what are we doing here? We are doing a podcast called the Ask Your Dad podcast, right, Lachlan?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so we are one day post wrestling season, and we do not like to sit idle. So here we are doing a podcast. The whole premise of this podcast is a little scary. So my son gets to ask any questions that he wants, and I have to answer them honestly. And I have no idea what the questions are. He already asks a lot of questions. He's constantly asking me questions, and so I'm a little nervous because I know what some of these questions have been. And yeah, that's the whole premise of the podcast. So we're gonna start like this though for the first podcast, episode 1. We're doing this once a week. I'm gonna introduce who you are, and then you're gonna introduce who I am. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is Lachlan Dean. He's my firstborn, 9-year-old son. He loves Minecraft. If I say anything untrue, correct me. Loves Minecraft. Very smart. Very good at math. Likes to do coding, and he is a wrestler. Just got done with wrestling season, and he's very, very socially intelligent, and one of his goals in life is to make people laugh. So he's always thinking in social situations, how could I make this person laugh? And I love that about him. And I'm just super proud of him. So that's you. So it's all about me.
Well, my dad here
Buckle in.
is he is always on the move. He never likes to stay put in a situation. He likes to teach me new strategies and things he's learned from his past and his experience, so he can help me along my way in my journey. Yeah.
All right. So fire away. What questions do you have? Ask your dad.
Okay. First question. What was your favorite thing to do when you were a kid?
Ooh, favorite thing to do when I was a kid? Man, hide and seek. And actually to this day, do we not still play hide and seek? And I say, and a lot of times, I'm the one saying, I like to play hide and seek, and you guys are like, if you want to, if you really want to. I love it. I love the game. There was a video game that came out on the GameCube back in the day called Splinter Cell. And the whole concept of the game was you were trying to hide, and I just love the concept of hide and seek. So when I was a kid, give me a good hide and seek. Give me some capture the flag. Capture the flag. We still play that game today too, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Solid games, right? Solid choice.
Very solid choice.
Okay. What other questions you got? For the record, I told him to write them down. Did I not?
Yeah, you did. When you were a wrestler, what was your top 3 favorite moves?
3 favorite moves. So because my first love was football, double leg, because it was just basically tackling, right? I love to get chicken wing, and ironically, what's one of my favorite foods? Chicken wing. So I love the move chicken wing, and I love chicken wing the food. And there's something there about chicken wing that I just really am a fan of, you know. And then my third favorite was probably just the go behind. Very simple, basic. Stuff their head in the mat and get behind them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You liked football, you said. What position did you play?
Position. So I played fullback, which is basically just a mobile lineman, right? I was on the go blocking. And then defense linebacker, which essentially was just, kind of just tackling. So, yeah.
And another question, how far, if you could say how far away are the stars?
Oh, here we go. This is what I'm waiting for. How far away are the stars? So, man, there's something off The Office. I know there's a song, 8,526,000. At least a light year. I know that. But I'm gonna say 1 billion kilometers is the nearest star that's not our sun, and I have no idea if that's true or not. I didn't pay attention well enough. I have no clue, but I'm gonna say 8 billion. I'm gonna say if I were to walk my foot out, it'd probably be at least 30 trillions of my feet away. Does that make sense? Does that seem right to you?
Yeah, it seems about right.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
What was your favorite board game when you were like a kid?
It's all this questions about when I was a kid.
Yeah, no, I like
favorite board
asking
game?
about the past.
Oh, my favorite board game. Man, I was kind of a Candyland nut a little bit. I just love the idea of like thinking of that candy being real because I had such a sweet tooth. But I don't know if that was my favorite. My favorite board game. No, they didn't have the board games like they do now, right? They were kind of like.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with.
Goosebumps.
I'm gonna go with the classic. I'm gonna go with Operation. I love that little buzzer on that whole thing. Just the whole get up with the Operation game that buzzes you when you get it wrong.
What do you? Sorry. What favorite food or topping did you like on your like steaks? Like or side of by it next to it.
It's all questions about what I like. You could ask me anything, man.
I know.
Okay,
How am I
okay.
asking about the best?
So McCormick steak seasoning is the classic. It's the gold standard for putting on your steak, right? You're not putting a bunch of sauce. If you gotta doll a steak up with a bunch of sauce and junk, then you need to throw the steak out and get your steak. I mean, a little salt, pepper, garlic, butter. Beyond that, if the steak's no good, you're not gonna be able to season it up. So keep it simple.
Yeah.
What about you?
Huh?
How do you like your steak?
I like it medium, or medium rare. I like it. I don't know much of the seasonings, but there's just certain seasonings I like. I can't say specific because I don't know what most of the time.
Nice. Cool. Awesome.
Was that it, or we got
You're the one asking the
one
questions.
more? Okay.
I'm not asking the questions here. This is your show.
How much different was electronics and stuff back when you were a kid?
So different. So I was part of the last generation that didn't grow up with phones, tablets. I feel so fortunate to have grown up at a time where, man, we didn't have that, right? It was very simple. My first phone was a flip, and I was out of high school. So when I was a kid, CD player, I remember vividly loving a CD player. Obviously, we had TVs. We didn't have the flat screens, though. It was this big old box TV.
Yeah, like
Phones were on the
box
wall. They recorded it on the wall. And it was just simpler. And I honestly, I miss it. I long for a time of simplicity. Now, everything is so complex with technology and electronics. It's like, yeah, AI. I know we've talked a little bit about AI, but like the whole concept of that is just almost overwhelming to me, you know?
Yeah, I think they went a little bit too far with technology.
Yeah? Why is that?
A little bit. I mean, you can think of what can happen in the next few years, hundreds of years, then thousands of years. Maybe a whole job will get taken over. Who knows?
Really? From technology?
Uh-huh.
Huh. Okay. You don't think new ones will get formed from it?
Probably.
Hmm.
And that's all the questions I got for now.
That's it. Okay.